Yeah, so focus is something that you want more of, and at the moment, what do you think, if you were to give your scale of focus on a kind of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
At this moment in time, I would probably say a 4.
Okay, and where do you want it to get to?
I'd say a good 9.
Good 9 or a 10, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got a truth, which is something that you've got is absolutely rock solid, undeniable, something that you know is a truth.
Yes.
Good, okay. And on this bit, you said something there also about motivation. So is your motivation good at the moment, or is it?
It's this is a bit that I struggle with, because the intent is good, but the actual doing it, the taking the step and doing it is not so good.
Okay. So what's stopping that intent going into an action?
I got no idea. That's where I'm stuck on.
Okay.
Like, I tend to get waylaid and do different things, whether that is deliberate on some level or not, I don't know. Okay,
and what sort of other things do you get drawn into?
It can be anything. It can be doing a household job. It can be looking on Facebook, scrolling through. It can be it can be one of a million different tasks, but not maybe the one that I need to be doing.
Okay, and what is the task that you need to be doing?
It is, I suppose that's one of the problems, is I don't know which is the most important thing. But I think if we say, because one of the things that I know I definitely need to be doing is writing my programs.
You need to be writing your programs, and the intent is high, but something's getting in the way of doing it.
Yes.
Okay. And when you're sitting down to do your writing your programs, what's that feeling like?
When I'm actually there writing them?
Yeah, or you're sitting down and you're getting ready to get into it. What's the feeling then?
I feel motivated. If I'm actually at that point, I feel motivated. It's the getting to that point bit.
Okay, so that's even better then. So the getting to that motivation, what's that like? Or
it always comes as sort of like very flitty. I use the word scattergun a lot, and that's what it feels like. It feels like almost that I can't rein anything in to focus down. When I start thinking about why, and this is historically with lots of things with me, if I start thinking about the actual real, like, core reason, it's almost like my brain malfunctions and I can't focus in on anything. And there's too many things. It goes fuzzy, so to speak.
So what sort of scattergun or fuzzy is this?
The image that came to mind straight away was like buzzing bees.
Anything else?
And probably the noise that comes with it. So not only the image, but the noise that goes with it as well. Just that almost like white noise.
Okay. So, if you just take a deep breath and just close your eyes as you exhale, and just allow that. So you exhale, just allow your awareness just to go down to a point somewhere below your belly button. And this image of scattergun fuzzy, this buzzing bees. The image that you said there, is that in colour or black and white?
It's probably in black and white.
Okay, and is it still or moving?
It's moving.
Okay. And how close is it to you?
Yeah, it's close.
So it's close up, kind of arm's length, close up. Okay.
Very close.
Right up, really close up, in your face. Okay. How big is it? How big is that image?
It just surrounds. It's all over.
So it's right around you, sort of panoramic, life size. Okay. And are you looking at it from your own eyes, or can you see yourself in this?
I am looking at it from my own eyes. I'm looking onto it, but I'm looking at it from my own eyes because it's almost like it envelops me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like around me, but it's and I'm sort of like central to it, but it is me looking at it from my own eyes.
Okay. And is there any sound in this?
No.
No sound. Okay. Is there any internal sounds or thoughts?
It's weird because there's no external sound, but the internal sound is just like buzz, that, but I'm aware that that is coming internally.
Okay, and how loud is this buzz?
It's just there. I'd say somewhere in the middle, just about 5.
It's just like a loud kind of background.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a feeling with this kind of buzzy bees image, this feeling?
Yeah, I can really feel it behind my eyes, and it actually feels like my eyes are struggling to stay closed at the moment, like they're sort of like really twitching to, I don't even know if they are, but it feels that they are twitching to open.
Twitching to open, okay. And that twitching to open feeling, is it hot or cold or just normal?
Yeah, no temperature.
No temperature, okay. And is there any kind of weight or pressure to it, or is it light or heavy?
There's definitely pressure, but it's like a force. It's like I'm trying to force my eyes to stay shut, and it's so.
So this kind of twitching force, is there a colour or a texture with this feeling?
I'd say grey.
Does it have a shape or a texture to it?
No shape, it's just on the inside of my eyelids. That's the shape that molds to that. Texture, nondescript.
Just this grey mist that's there, that's pushing out, that's this grey pressure. Okay. And overall, on a scale of 0 to 10, what would you rank this, where 10 is as bad as it gets and 0 is just wonderful?
I'd say because it's not a nice feeling, sort of like trying to keep my eyes closed. I'd say it's probably an 8.
Okay. So it's an 8 out of 10. Okay. Okay, right, let's take a look at this then. Let's look at this grey twitching motion that's behind your eyes. Can you just add some white into that just to make it lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. And then just add a little bit of white again just to make it lighter, even more.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just a little bit more white just to make it so it's just pale as it can be now.
Yeah.
Okay, and this twitching motion, is that motion kind of up and down, or is it backwards and forwards, or is it circling at all?
It's like pulsating.
So it's pulsating, and is it okay? So that rhythm of the pulsating, just slow it down by half.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And then just slow it down in half again.
Yeah.
That's good. And then just slow it down again so it's just coming to a stop. Hardly any movement at all.
Still got it on one eye.
Still got it in one eye, okay. Just slow it down in that one eye.
Okay.
Okay. Now on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate this feeling?
Be a 2 or 3.
2 or 3. And what's keeping it as high as a 2 or a 3?
I managed to stop it, but it started up again just on that one side.
Okay then. So on that one side, or on those sides, what I'd like you to do is just take a breath in, and then as you exhale, just imagine that pulsing, just all getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's just like a wee pinprick.
Okay.
Okay. And now just with that very pale grey and it's small, just imagine it popping out in front of you. So it's somewhere between you and I.
Okay.
Okay. And is that it all out, or is there anything
No.
hanging on there? Okay. And now
Attached to the other one that stopped twitching further.
Okay. So we'll just do the same with that one. Just pop out that twitching grey. It's hardly moving. Just pop it out in front so that it's there between you and I.
Okay.
Good, good. And now on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rank it?
0.
0. Good. And is there any sound left, that internal buzz that you had?
No.
What about the picture? How's that?
Yeah, no.
Perfect. Okay, so when you're ready, just take a finger and thumb and just squeeze them together.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're ready, just open your eyes and let go of your finger and thumb. Okay, what's your national insurance number backwards? Just close your eyes and squeeze that finger and thumb together. Okay, and then just try and get that feeling, that image back of the buzzy bees, that scatter gun.
No.
Good. Okay, that's good. Excellent. So just open your eyes, and so that's the first one. first step will take away that feeling of scattergun, fuzziness. That was the way you described it. What I want you to do now, or the next time, is just think or picture something that you know to be absolutely true. You know, that could be anything. It's the sun's going to rise tomorrow, that your unconditional love for Nate and the boys and their love for you, whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay, and when you've got that, just close your eyes. We'll just do exactly the same thing. Okay, so is there a picture with this belief?
Yeah, it's more a image, just colours and shapes, but yeah.
So it's colour, so it's in colour.
Yeah.
Colour and shapes, okay. And is this image, is it still or is it moving?
It's slightly moving.
Just moving slowly, okay. Okay, and is this, how big is this image?
It's big, it sort of like radiates from me, so it just expands.
Big and radiates, expanding, oh, that's a good way. And are you looking at it from your own eyes or from somewhere else?
Yeah, from my own eyes.
And the colours, are they vibrant or are they dull?
It mixes. It starts from like a pure white and then goes out to be sort of like different shades of blue.
So it's that kind of, so it starts off white and then as it goes further away, it just becomes more blue. It's like a, I don't know how you just got like an old tie-dye type of thing. It's that kind of, and the colour gets stronger. Okay, that's good. And is this in focus or is it hazy?
It's hazy, but it's meant to be hazy. So in that sense, it's focused, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's that kind of soft focus that you get, that kind of deliberately. Okay, I know what you mean. It's that kind of, okay. And is there any sounds with this feeling, this belief?
No, the first thing that came into my mind was like whoosh, but it's less of a sound and almost more of a sensation.
Okay, so you've got that whoosh sensation. Okay, and is there a feeling with this truth, this belief that you have?
Yeah, it's just, again, it's very light. It's a very light feeling.
And whereabouts is that?
It's almost like it's central to me, but it radiates out with that image. Almost like I'm pouring myself out into it.
So it's like coming from you and then just flowing out the same way that is. Okay, and that feeling, is it light or heavy?
It's a light feeling.
Light feeling. And is it warm or cold or hot, or it's got temperature?
Nothing particular, it just is.
Just no temp, just natural temperature. Okay. And does it have a texture or a color?
So again, it's that blue and white, or white, should I say, and texture-wise, it's almost wispy. It's very light, but at the same time, it's not something I could grab hold of. But it's yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's that kind of, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so then just open your eyes and have a wee shake or move around or tell you a joke at this point or something, I'm sure. Have a drink of tea or something. Oh, God, that gallon of water.
2.4 litres.
To be honest, that's good. Because I've tried to do the same. I'm trying to do between 2 and 3 litres of water a day at the moment, just because I realised I was just not drinking
I know.
anything at all. And it's like, and it's
That's
only
why
yeah.
because I can actually keep track. Whereas it's like, oh, have I had 2 or 3 glasses? Whereas that I can see.
Well, I know it equates to me about, it's just under 6 pints of water a day. It's what that's like, roughly about 3 litres. I'm thinking that's what I'm aiming for, and that's above any. I've got herbal tea in here, so that doesn't count. But anything above tea or coffee, I'm thinking 3 litres of water. Just try and get it in. God, that doesn't.
It's
Feel
different.
like it feels great. I feel a lot better, and a lot sharper with it. Feel like a horse, though. That's the only. Like, it's like every time you stand up, I'm thinking, I've got to go to the loo now.
It's actually doing anything because it just feels like it's going straight.
I'm just like, gee whiz, that's all I do. Is like, God. Yeah. So I'm just like, yes. Okay. So now I just want to have a look at this thing, this lack of focus. Because that's the one that we want to kind of get rid of and change it with something. So again, when you're ready, just close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. As you exhale, just allow your awareness, that part of your mind that does thinking, just take it down below your belly button, just somewhere nice and low inside you. And when you've got that feeling of what it feels like to have that lack of focus, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there an image for this lack of focus?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
And this image, sort of, is it in colour or black and white?
Weirdly, it's black and white again.
Okay. And is it still, or is it moving?
It's still.
Okay. Are you looking at it from your own eyes or from somewhere else?
I think it's from my own eyes.
Okay.
I'm not in it, so yeah.
Yeah. And is it, how big is it?
I get the sense that it's absolutely massive, but I think I'm looking at it from afar, so it seems smaller.
So it's quite far away. But it is quite big. Okay. And is there a border on this, or can you see all the way around it?
There's no border, but there's no definitive edge either. It just sort of like almost like blends into nothing.
Okay. And is there this black and white? Is it in focus or is it out of focus?
I don't know, because I don't even know what it is that I'm looking at. It's just more of a shape. So it's almost like, because I don't know what it's supposed to be, it's like it's there, but it's not there. So it's not sharp, but it's not blurry. That's helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just, okay, not sharp. And it's in black and white. Okay, and is there any sounds?
No.
Anything, any internal noise, any thoughts or voices internally?
No, it's like deadly silent.
Okay. Okay, and this the feeling, is there a feeling that goes with this? this lack of focus.
Okay, so it's quite interesting. So with this one, it almost feels like I'm being pulled back from the image. So whereas before both of the other things were like radiating out, this one's sort of like more. So again, it's sort of like, I suppose I would say tension, because it's sort of like, it feels like I'm holding myself back. Which is interesting.
Okay, and whereabouts is that tension? Would you feel it, this pulling back?
Probably upper body.
Okay, and that pulling back in your upper body, has it got a colour?
No.
So it's just a tension, okay. And this feeling of tension in your upper body, is it hot or cold?
Again, no temperature. It's solid though.
No temp, it's solid. And that's solid, is it heavy or light?
Again, I wouldn't say it's either or, but it's just, it feels like just like a solid block, but like body shaped block, but it's weird. No weight, no.
Is there a colour?
So I didn't think there was before, but I think now that it's starting to have more of a visual thing to it, it's probably, I would say probably like black, or very, very dark grey, and almost shiny, like some sort of like metal type subject, but like a lead.
Okay, so you've got this kind of big lump of metallic grey tension in your upper body. That's pulling you backwards.
Yeah.
So is that that sensation of movement? Can you feel that actually pulling you backwards?
It's more, although I said it hasn't got a weight to it, it's more like it's slightly pulling me off balance. It doesn't feel heavy, but it's the same sort of like movement if you were holding something really heavy. It's that, if you know what I mean.
Yep, you get that kind of tremble. Aye, I know what you mean. Yeah, something, it is heavy, but okay. Okay. So with this feeling, this solid, metallic, shiny piece, can you just add some white into it, just to make it lighter?
No, it's not doing that.
It's not letting you do light at all. Okay. Okay, so this black, or this dark grey, shiny metallic piece, can you move it in your body at all? Can you move it down from your shoulders and neck down into your body?
No, I'm really struggling to do anything with it.
Okay, no, that's okay. Maybe just start elsewhere then. That's okay. So the picture that you've got is black and white. Can you turn that picture to colour?
Yeah.
Okay. And take that picture and just make it so that it's moving slowly. Just very slowly.
Okay.
Okay. And it's far away, that picture. Can you just bring it closer to you?
Okay.
Good, that's good. Again, and just with the colour that's there, just have it so that it's white in the centre, and as you get out towards the edges, it begins to fade to blue.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. And then just bring that image just closer to you again, where it's white in the centre, and as it starts to radiate out, it turns to blue.
Okay.
Good, good, that's it. And just allow the focus to be that kind of slightly hazy, softened focus.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. And as it comes slightly closer to you again, you can just hear that kind of whoosh sensation in the background.
Okay.
Good. And now when you think of the feeling, or that you have that feeling, is it still this solid black tension that you've got in your upper body, or has it changed?
I don't even think it's there anymore.
Okay. Well, that's okay. That's good. Well, then just have that feeling of a lightness in the sort of center of your body, just radiating out from you. This white light that changes to blue as it radiates out from you. This wispy white, this light feeling. And as it expands and radiates from you, it just turns to blue. All those different shades.
Okay.
Okay. And just allow that feeling of light that's sort of central to your body and just radiating out from you. It's wispy and it's light, and as it radiates out, it turns from white to blue. Just allow that feeling to build.
Yeah.
Good, that's it. And just allow it to build even more. Just turn it up to the so it's as strong as you want it to be, this feeling.
Okay.
Good, that's good. And then just when you're ready, just use a different finger and thumb and just squeeze your finger and thumb together. Just when you're ready.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, and then just whenever you're ready, just take a deep breath and open your eyes. Okay. Now just try and get this feeling of lack of focus, or actually no, that's wrong. Try and get this feeling now of focus. When you think of that, how would you score your focus on a sort of 1 to 10?
Yeah, I'd say they're at an 8 or 9.
Good. Excellent. That's good, because you said originally it was about 4 and you wanted to get it up to about a 9-ish. So that's...
Yeah. That is good.
That's good, isn't it? It's a good wee trick.
It is a good thing. I'll tell you, it's really